Well, welcome everybody. The honeymoon is over and there is trouble in paradise. Donald Trump apparently already hates his new criminal lawyer and is reportedly furious with him, wondering aloud, why am I paying so much for this legal defense? This is, of course, relating to Trump's first of 4 criminal trials. This is all about Todd Blanche, Trump's criminal defense attorney. The New York Times has a very good article on this from a couple days ago. Trump venting about lawyer in his criminal trial, seeks more aggression. Todd Blanche upended his career to represent Trump and has been the former president's favorite, but Mr. Trump has made him a focus of his episodic rash. We'll link to the article, but the number of things that Trump is displeased with is growing very quickly. Number one, behind closed doors and in phone calls, Trump is regularly complaining about Todd Blanche, according to 4 different people familiar with the situation. Trump isn't happy that Blanche isn't following his instructions for how he wants him to behave in court. He's not being aggressive enough. Trump wants his lawyer to attack witnesses. Trump wants his lawyer to attack the supposedly hostile jury pool. Trump wants his lawyer to attack the judge, Juan Merchan. And Trump has been wondering aloud, why do my lawyers cost so much money? And, Blanche is accommodating some of these desires. Blanche has been, for example, in his opening statement, talking about how Trump built a very large and successful company. That's language straight out of Donald Trump's playbook right there. That is vocabulary right out of Donald Trump's regular refrain. Very big and successful company, and they went after me. And what's that other thing he always says?
I did everything right and they indicted me.
Exactly. So listen, Trump has a history of not paying lawyers. Hopefully Blanche, for his sake, not that it makes much of a difference to me personally, but for his sake, hopefully Blanche got some money up front. Trump has a long history of believing he knows more than every expert. Trump knows more than scientists. He knows more than epidemiologists and doctors and pulmonologists and immunologists and vaccine researchers. And he certainly knows more than generals, and he certainly knows more than lawyers, according to what he believes. And this is something that his lawyers have regularly, former lawyers have expressed as difficult with Trump. He tells you how he thinks you should be running the case. And sometimes the lawyers actually do know more. So, is this destined to implode before the end of this first criminal trial? I don't know. You would think that people will be able to get to Trump and say, listen, in the middle of a criminal trial at this level, firing your lawyer doesn't seem like the best idea. Unclear to me. But the reporting from the New York Times is Trump isn't pleased. He's not pleased. And, sometimes you have a good lawyer, but the facts aren't on your side. And in those cases, usually the lawyers will argue process rather than facts. I don't think the facts are on Trump's side here. I think it's abundantly clear that Trump did the thing that he is accused of, whatever other arguments he wants to make in his defense. So we'll see where it shakes out. We'll see if we end up towards an appeal, if there is indeed a conviction. But Trump increasingly displeased with Todd Blanche. I don't envy Blanche. I mean, okay, I'm sure he's charging a bunch of money and maybe he's getting paid for some of it and he's sort of in the public eye. But dealing with Trump, trying to keep Trump awake. I mean, look at it's almost like a babysitting gig. They're trying to keep Trump awake by giving him papers to shuffle through, and it's not working. He's sleeping anyway. I don't envy the guy, that's for sure. When you're seriously hurt, your injury could be worth millions. Our sponsor, Morgan, is the largest injury in America. They don't settle for lowball offers. They are the biggest injury law firm for a reason. They've won a lot, and it takes a big law firm to fight a big company. Just in the past couple of months, Morgan & Morgan saw verdicts of $12 million in Florida, 34 times the highest insurance offer. $26 million in Philadelphia, 40 times the highest insurance offer. $6.8 million in New York, 25 times the highest insurance offer. Their fee is absolutely free unless you win. Did you know you can start a claim with America's largest injury law firm in just one click? It's so easy. You can start your claim now with Morgan & Morgan at forthepeople.com/Pacman or click the link in the description.